Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Delta Media Group's Tech Tuesday. As you can see, I have Aaron with me again, our Director of Marketing here, so he can enlighten you on the things that are not as much in my wheelhouse. I'm very much a how-to guy, not so much a why-to guy. So, today, we're going to go over the second element, or the second item in our Growing Your Brand series of videos, and that is going to focus on blogging. And I think we're going to have more blogging videos in the future because it's a feature that can really help you out and really help you to expand yourself in the real estate market. But it's things that, there's a lot of questions about. People don't understand how they should go about blogging or how to get started with it. So anyway, this is going to be the first in what may turn out to be many videos about how you should handle a blog. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into the DeltaNet and just give you a quick kind of refresher on how you go about adding a blog article to the DeltaNet. And we'll kind of move on from there. So, into the DeltaNet. Now here we are on our home welcome page that everybody is accustomed to. And we'll scroll down to marketing and down to blog. And here we go. So I already have a blog created, and we have a video that focuses on the blog system overall, so you can go into that and see how to create a brand new blog and how to create articles from there. But for here, if in this case I have multiple blogs created, so you just select the blog you want to blog to here. So we'll go with this one for now. Go down to add new article, and we just fill out the fields that we have. It'll automatically set you as the author. You can categorize your blog articles if you'd like. Tags are another method of organization for blog articles, but basically you'll go down here, fill in your title, fill in your meta title as kind of a best practice, a meta description, which is just a brief text description of what your article is about, and then into the contents, use the WYSIWYG editor here to create your article, and you can add pictures, videos, and things here. The main thing to keep in mind with this is this has to fit within the blog page template, so you don't want to make things too wide here. I think about 600 pixels is about as wide as you want to get. And once you have your article created, you go down here. You can either save it as a draft and go back and modify it later, or you hit publish, and that makes the article live. The only thing of note is that you can set your publish date. So if you don't want it to go live today, you want to create your article ahead of time and have it go live, say next Monday, for example. You could fill that in with a date here and then just publish article. And that is all there is to it. I'll just get out of that. And it'll all show up on your fancy blog page here. You can see how fancy my blog page is. There you have it. And to give you an idea of a blog that looks a little better, there's
and you want
blog.
to try to use some imagery as well.
And this gives you an idea of a blog that looks a little bit better than mine. I use mine for testing, But that's all there is to it when it comes to creating articles. So now, the next thing I wanted to move on to is what this video is more about, and what you're probably more interested in, and that is why you should create a blog or why you should do any blogging. So Aaron's going to help me out some with this, but mainly you want to get to, it's a good way for you to expand your brand, a good way to get your name out there and get people to know that you exist so that you can ultimately drive traffic back to your site. You want to share any of your blog articles with your social media and things like that, and it really gets your customers more engaged with you.
Yeah, I mean it helps you in two ways. One, you're getting original content on your website. It's always, everybody knows that Google, it's very important with Google to have good, fresh content, so a blog helps you do that. It's a very easy tool to get that out there. But also from a usability perspective, when someone comes to your site, they want to see something that's engaging, relevant to them. If you're, servicing a particular market, focus on that market. Don't try to get too broad with what you're trying to do. You want to try to create an authoritative voice within your market. So those are really the two reasons why you want to try to blog. One from a marketability standpoint in the search engines, and then one from a someone coming to your website and giving them a good feel about who you are and how you approach your business and your market.
Well, there are two questions that we get a lot as far as blogs go. Number one is, how often should you do it? So what we come up with is there are different measures for frequency on these. Ideally, you want to get in there and create even a couple blog articles a week. And if you can get in there and make 2 a week, then you're doing great. And that creates a lot of original content for you and gets a lot of people to your site because of it. Beyond that, if you can't do that, and it is a big commitment to get in there and create a new article twice a week, or 2-3 times a week. But I would say at least, a couple times a month is a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, we as a company, when working with brokers, try to do at least once a week on the broker level. And a lot of times we're supplementing what the broker's doing, their marketing team. But as an agent, we understand that they're busy. You're out doing what you do, selling real estate. So, if you can do it twice a month, that's a good pace. The key is just to keep up with it. Don't do a couple posts. Everybody's been to those sites that someone got motivated for about a month, and then
6 new blog articles last May, and then nothing since.
Right. And then it just stops. You don't want to do that. You want to have a good, consistent approach to it, and make sure you're doing it. If you can't do it yourself, look for outside resources to help you with it, because it is important. It really is.
So the first question is frequency. The second question we get a lot is topics. What should you write about? And that's a tricky one. There are a lot of different things you should write about on a blog. That the main thing is getting people engaged. Write content that you know about and that people are interested in. So
yeah, local stories that you have. A lot of sales associates belong to chambers. Chambers are doing different things, different organizations. You can always talk about that stuff. You don't always have to necessarily talk about your business. If you read something online that you want to provide some insights on, that's a great way to do it. You don't have to spend a lot of time. You could just put your 2 cents in on a particular topic that you read about and post it and link to that. Local places, everybody likes, we write posts about the best restaurants within a particular market, or best places to visit. When people come to your website, that's the type of information that they're looking for, something that's going to help them out with, not only purchasing a home, but what are they going to get within a particular market? And you should be the authority on that. Experiences. The folks that have been in the business for a long time, I'm sure you've come across everything. Talk about that. Share weird, strange experiences that you have. People love that stuff. So those are great, starting topics. As Harley mentioned before, we're going to probably dive into this a little bit deeper, and get into more, specifics on those types of, how to blog, what to write on, and those sorts of things.
Restaurants are my favorite topic. Just saying. So if you write about restaurants, you find something good, I'll visit your site. And recipes, for some reason. I just love recipe blogs. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. So anyway, it's been great talking to you. This has given you just a place to start off with in your whole blogging career from here on out, so that you can get more business to your site and supplement your entire brand with it. So thanks a lot for joining me this week. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, feel free to comment on the video, give us a call, or send an email into support@deltagroup.com, and we will get back to you promptly on any of those. Or if you have any video ideas, like I said, just let us know. So thanks a lot for joining me this week, and we'll have another video for you soon. Thanks.